Hello everybody, welcome back to iCraft SMP. In the last episode we took some time to build this nice little quaint building here with a bunch of, 25 different chests in here. This one's gotta go away, I'm still working on cleaning it out. I took some time while we were doing some other stuff to basically build windows and move some of my chest items. And just to point out what it looks like outside, it looks, I think, pretty fantastic. And I do want to keep these trees here. I really, especially this one, I really want to try to keep some of these trees here. Maybe I'll tear down one of them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. On the side, on the left side here, you'll notice I've got a bunch of torches, and I put those up there. I'm going to build an AFK Fish farm just jutting out of this. I tried to do some measuring here, and the fish farm itself is about 6 blocks or so wide, or long, shall I say, and 3 blocks wide. And so if I went this way, it would be essentially 1, 2, and 3, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it'll put me out quite a ways into here. Whereas if I go this way, I would have kind of an entranceway here, and then it would start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it would go right up against land, which is actually, I think, a lot better, because 3 wide would only get rid of, only three bits of water, and I think it would actually look a lot better this way. So I've never built a fish farm. I spent some time gathering a bunch of resources, and apparently the fish farm doesn't need a whole lot, which is quite nice. It's pretty compact base-wise. It's pretty compact item-wise, and it's pretty decent. Let me show you here real quick what my inventory is going to look like. This is pretty much everything it's going to be made out of. I'm going to hopefully try to make it out of mossy cobble. I really want to try to aim for that. We'll see. Nether quartz here only to build a repeater, which I'm going to do off camera. I've got a lever, some tripwire hooks. I've got a stone pressure plate, an iron trapdoor, a bunch of redstone, a couple pieces of glass, and I think I only need 2 hoppers. If I need more, I'll just go and make more. I should have enough to make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out this mossy cobble as much as I don't want to. I'm going to clear it out, basically make a little bit of a path that allows me to reach that side over there, and then I'm going to have to put some, I guess, mossy cobble down. I don't know, I'm going to have to think about that. It's going to be kind of a mix of things. But anywho, so let me do that off camera real quick, and then I'm going to come back about what I need besides the bottom layer. Okay, stay tuned. Okay guys, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lay out our chest right here. Then we're going to put a hopper going into the chest, a second hopper going into the first hopper, and you can start to see where this design is getting set up, right? I forgot, by the way, repeaters are not made with nether quartz. They're actually made with stone. Well, lucky me. At least I've got some nether quartz to work with, nonetheless. I'm also going to put some glass sitting right here. That way, the chest can still open. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to open the chest. I could open it with some other materials, but it just wouldn't work very well. The question is, how much of that do I want to have covered in other materials on the side? Because I don't want to have to leave this too exposed here. So you're going to find that I am going to have essentially mossy cobble all over. I did decide to go with the podzol down here on the bottom. I just think that just gave it a nice, more distinct flavor here to kind of work with podzol. So next up, we're going to essentially put in the walls of this build, followed by some repeaters and some redstone and whatnot, and I'm going to do that in just a second. Okay, I just realized I forgot fence posts. Not really. Cobblestone walls, I forgot that. Yes, I did. So we are going to essentially put mossy cobblestone. Okay, for a second I was like, how far is this thing going? It's only going to here. And it's essentially going to go all the way around. And I think I'm leaving this part open. Yes, I am. I'm leaving this part open just to have access to it. And there is a portion here that gets covered up and a portion here that does not. This should be where the fence post goes. I'm going to go double check that one more time just to be sure. And then I do know that this, I've run out of mossy cobble. This is going to go essentially all the way around. That's going to be left open for the repeater right here. And then the rest is just essentially going to get covered up, I believe, all the way out to here. And so that way, when you walk in, you see this nice little mossy cobble covered thing. And it pretty much goes right up to here. Yes, this should be the right place because the water is going to sit right on top of this thing. There's going to be a stone pressure plate here, which is going to keep the water from flowing out. And then a trapdoor system here. And I think I have to do another layer up. And I'm going to go check out I've never made one of these AFK farms before, so I'm going to double check the video to determine that. And what I might want to do also is I might want to change up some of this from mossy cobble to something else. It does look good there. I like that. That actually looks nice, and I might just do some deco work on that side to make this kind of fit in a little bit better. Okay guys, I made a couple mistakes. So the cobblestone wall doesn't go right here, it actually goes there, and the stone pressure plate goes there, and I had to put a block here. I also need to essentially block off the top here, just to have an actual gateway, so to speak, and I'm wondering about this hole. It's going to be kind of interesting to have that there. So yeah, it's going to be essentially like this, and this is what I'm working with here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get back in there. For the time being, I'm just going to stick a block here just so I can actually get up and over and do some stuff on this side here. Yeah, so let me go ahead and get the next step up. Okay, guys, I realized I forgot some string. I had to go run back and get myself some string. So yeah, there is going to be a repeater set down here, like I said earlier. And this particular repeater is going to be set on 4 ticks. There's going to be a second repeater that's actually up here that's set at 0 ticks. There's going to be 2 tripwire hooks, one here and one there. And this is what the string's for. And it's just important to make sure that they connect so that way they do that. And next up is going to be the redstone. The redstone's got to go essentially all the way around here until it hits this particular repeater there. Now it's supposed to be working like a clock, so I might have to kind of fix something here. Okay, I think I see what I did. I think I went a touch... Oh, wow. That was some lag right there. I think I went a touch too far. It looks like I went a touch too far because it looks... Oh, God. Redstone, come back. Come back, redstone. Yeah, so it looks like I need to go... Oh, come on, I can't jump. It looks like... Because there's... The way the video's got it here is there's the hopper. That's where that goes. And then 1, 2. And the rest of this, I don't think it's supposed to be there. So, let's bump this back by at least 1 brick. I think that's where I went wrong here, that I went a little too far. Here's my mossy stone. There we go. Perfect. Better. And now this is going to go like that. And that means... where's that one thing go? It goes right there then. That means this one gotta go. Okay, much better, much better. Where is my... I should have put the... let's put that there. Okay. Where's the repeater? Repeater, I need your help. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. And you go away block. Okay, now it's going to be a little bit harder to get up and in, but I could still do it. And then this block's got to go away. Okay, this should... Yeah, that looks a little bit better. That actually looks a little bit better. Yeah, there it goes. Because the water is actually going to go right down here. And I don't have a bucket because I was actually full up. So let me go grab myself 1 bucket. Okay, guys, I realized I forgot one very, very important thing. A redstone torch. With redstone going right next to it. So now the system's working like it's supposed to. And how do we keep this like this? Or like, well, the other way obviously, is with a single lever that goes right above that will actually turn this on or turn this off. Now, if you guys remember, this just be just here for decorative purposes. So that way, when I turn the lever on, it would constantly open and close, and I just have to aim a fishing rod right smack in the middle of this, and it should work effectively. Now, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to kind of stylize this a little bit. It's kind of cool that it's not going over the top too much, but what I do want to do is on the outside, I know it's starting to get dark again, but on the outside over here, I kind of want to cover some of this up. Not all of it, but some of it. Like the stuff down here can be covered up just a touch. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to also, I kind of want to put stone right here. I don't think I need stone right here, but it wouldn't hurt to maybe put cracked stone bricks or something like that. But then also, if I'm going to essentially cover part of this, the redstone piece up, that is a piece that I could actually cover up, or I could leave alone. So I'm not entirely sure, because I don't want to lose the design of the building either. So if I cover it up, it means I still have the design of the building kind of like lost. But if I leave it open, it wouldn't be all bad, and nothing really can get me in here anyhow. It's pretty much self-sealed, self-contained. The only place where I could probably get hurt would be right here. Yes, right where this torch is at, right there. And so maybe some cracked stone bricks wouldn't hurt right there either. So let's go ahead and grab some of that. And we will pop, actually we'll just leave you there. We'll just make this a cracked stone brick right there, which can extend right out in there. And we'll kind of do the same on this side as well, just so it's not too mossy, you know? That already has cracked stone brick. So maybe a cracked stone brick right there. And we could do maybe a regular piece of stone brick, I guess. Yeah, it turns out I only needed one string. Okay, well, sure. But yeah, so this will work out good, and I could, in theory, put this right over here, actually. This wouldn't be a bad place for this. So right where those two things are, I could actually get away with two pieces of stairs. You know what, let me just throw this in there. I don't need that right now. There it goes. I can get away with two stairs. One of them going this way, and one of them going this way. That way, at least it matches with that, and it kind of fits the decor, and I still get a really nifty doorway as well. I could also slide that down a little and just do it right there, but I do like having that separation. Darkness is slowly coming. Now, what else would I need? Do I need to cover any of this up? Probably not. I could just leave the torch there, or I can drop the torch, both torches actually. I could just drop them both, and I will have the issue where somebody could fly off the roof at me, and so it wouldn't hurt to kind of have something covering this up right here. Okay, everybody, I finally finished! Yay! Finally. So anyways, I'm calling this quite 1 hour AFK fishery. 1 diamond for 1 hour of use. Why is it 1 hour of use? Because this chest will likely fill up with everything you can think of over 1 hour time. There's no other additional chest. You can also see there's a way to look out, and I probably may consider removing the glass for that basis, because technically we don't need the glass. All we need is the wonderful chest. That's really what we need. There's also this. I don't think anything could hit you here, but there is a very, 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 very extreme slim chance it could actually happen. So I'm going to take that hole, and I'm going to probably swap it up. Let's see what I could do here. I don't want to use this pick. I'm tired of using this pick. I keep using it for other things. Okay, so let us try this. Yeah, this is a little bit better, because at least nothing will shoot you while you're hanging out here. And hopefully nothing will shoot you from up there either. And I could always slide it over another block. Let me try that real quick. But I do want to have some kind of porthole there. And I think this will work a little bit better if I just swap it like this. That way there's a little bit of light coming in, and then you get this. Down there where the water is going, by the way, there is a sea lantern at the bottom of this that's actually contributing to the light sources in here, because this place got quite dark. I'll show you what it looks like on the outside. Why I put a door here, by the way, is because I'm not planning on putting a door at all in front of this. I'm calling this, by the way, the Blank Koi Shop. Need a prank collab alibi. And the 1 hour fishery. Now, this is why there's about 25 chests in here, okay? And I'm going to have to take out one of the chests. I can explain that totally on a different episode why. Because I want to say short version, I counted myself, okay? But I'm going to take out, I'm essentially going to have payments, so to speak, go into each one of these chests here. And I don't know how that's all going to work out for me, but basically the idea is the person that needs to be pranked, I guess, could have an item placed in chest. I don't know. I'm going to work that detail out later once I get the little giant koi up there. But I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. I would ideally... Why is this one not opening? Okay, severe lag. Severe lag just happened. What I would ideally like to do is have a person's head going right above each chest, so that way the payment here can be put into the right chest, so to speak. Yes, I know it's a lot of chests, but it works. I need to use the space somehow, okay? I made this place kind of big. Now out here, let me show you what I did with the AFK fishery. I made it look like an extension of the building, and I think it worked quite well. I'm not sure about that spot right down there, but I think it worked quite well. You can kind of see how I used the multi-cobble, the staircases, and the various cracked stone bricks to kind of give a style that looks like this. This, by the way, is not supposed to be here. This was actually just for me to get up there. I used a bunch of random blocks to get me up there. Now, I might want to put a piece of multi-cobble right smack there. So maybe... There. That looks a little bit better. It does look a little weird from this side, but that does look better. I'm covering... Ooh, jeez. I'm covering up, actually, the hoppers and stuff over here. The glass would have been right there. You know what? Now that I think about it, that glass may still be important to put there because I could still get shot at. Yeah, that would be a bad thing if I left it there. So I'm going to put the glass back, folks. Otherwise, I think most of this build is done, with the exception of the payment and the giant koi up there. I'm going to have to figure out the giant koi thing later. I found the sheep. I know the sheep work and everything, and the sheep will be perfect. Oh, geez. Why do I do that? I want to open the door and not put glass. There it goes. Yeah, see, if I'm standing here, there could be a skeleton that would shoot me right there. So let's just do this for safekeeping, just to keep us safe. Now, this, of course, means you have to bring your own fishing rod. You turn this on, and it would do what it needs to do, shoot a fishing rod, and you're pretty much set. I don't think I have enough string to make my own fishing rod right now, but this will work as a great AFK place. For the sake of this, I'm going to log off here. And if you guys like this episode, please do give me a like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, Casa. How are you today? Oh wait, you're Luke Stella. How you doing, Mr. Luke? I can't believe I'm attacking you with shears. I've never done this with shears, but why not, right? I will just attack you, Mr. Zombie, with shears. I always say he looks like Godzilla because the other zombie. What can you do, zombie? What can you do to us?